Input output ports. So input output function are set by the three registers for each port. First is DDR, second is port, and third is pin. So the DDR denotes sets whether a pin is input or output of port X. Second port denotes set the output value of port, and the third pin denotes read the value of port. And for the further details you can go to the page number 51 of the data sheet of Atmega 8. We are going to learn about the DDRX, means data direction register. So first of all we need to set whether we want a pin to act as output or input, because if we cannot give the data direction to the pins, it is not giving the output and the input properly. So DDRX register sets this. Every bit corresponds to one pin of the port X. Let's have a look on DDR B register. So in our Atmega 8 we have a DDR B as a 8-bit register which is having a 8-bit. So here you can see in this table the bit is written here and the pin is written here. So the bit is 7 PB7, 6 PB6, 5 PB5, 4 PB4, 3 PB3, 2 PB2 and 1 PB1, 0 and PB0. So in this way you can use the pins. Now to make a pin act as means input output, we set its corresponding bit in its DDR register. So to make a pin set input, set bit 0. To make a output, set bit 1. So when you set the bit as 0 and when you make the set output bit 1, it is behave like a input and output, like DDR B is equal to 0 cross 0 0. So now the port B is act as an input. 0 0 is a hexadecimal which denotes all 8 pins are working as an input, means 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. So all pins are working as an input. The moment when I denote the DDR B as 0 cross FF means FF in the hexadecimal form means 1 1 1 1 and 1 1 1 1. It means all the 8 pins are working as a output right now. So in this way we can assign the data direction pin of port B. If I write DDR B is equal to 0 cross FF, so 0 cross for hexadecimal number system, that is setting all the bits of DDR to be 1, as I have shown you in this. In the same way as a DDR0 is setting all pins as an input of port B. So let's take another example. Consider I want to set the pins of port B as shown in table below. So this is a table for the port B and the respective function is written here with respect to the input. So the PB7 is output, means set as high 1, and the PB6 is output set as 1, PB5 as 0 means input, and the PB4 is an output, PB3 is an input, PB2 is an input, PB1 is an input, and PB0 is an output. So for this configuration we have to set DDRB as 1100001, so which is hexadecimal in D1, means the 4 bit in the hexadecimal denote D and this one is a 1. So we write it as a DDRB is equal to 0 cross D1. In the same way you can assign the different patterns of the pins. This is the way how you give the data direction to the register pin wise or without pin wise.